everyone to the OKX Thought Leadership Center here at McLaren's UK headquarters.
Chicos,
for the
empieza
launch
la
of the 2023
presentación.
season. We
No me
cannot
estáis viendo.
wait to show you the new car. I'm Mariana Bravo.
And I'm Vic Star, and we're your
Ahora
hosts
sí, ya estoy
for
aquí,
this
ya estoy.
exciting moment.
Now, not only does McLaren have a
Presentación
brand
de
new
esto,
driver
vamos a ver un
pairing
momentito
and
aquí.
team principal, this is also a very special
Bueno,
year for the team
720,
as
un
McLaren
poco más de
celebrates
calidad,
its
1080 será
60th
demasiado.
anniversary.
Vale,
It's so great to have you all here with us. We know
Follower,
that you
wow.
cannot wait to see the car, and I promise you,
entonces
you
las
won't have to wait too long.
instalaciones de...
Just stick with us for the next 20 minutes.
But before we look ahead and meet the team, let's remind ourselves of where this all began.
Ahora tenemos que estar atentos
I
al
remember my first actual race, and it was on a beach at a place called Muriwai in New Zealand. And I was about 16. In fact, I won it. I was, I think, more excited than I've ever been before in my life.
He always came across as one of the nicest
Esto es el
guys
inicio, ¿no?
in the
McLaren.
world. Always friendly, smiling. Yeah, just a super guy, really.
He was so, we say, jovial about it. Oh, he'd give a little chuckle and go, hey, okay, righty, and he'd be off, and yeah, that's it. He seemed to be enjoying it as well for what he was doing.
Vamos a ver.
His men would have followed him anywhere, and whatever it took.
Es que
it
yo
got
no,
done.
yo veo un poco los coches, un poco de todo y lo quito. O sea, no voy a tirarme aquí 4 horas para ver.
Driver. I learned everything from him at the time.
It was a very small team, but it punched a long way above its weight. Because
No
of the
quiero
guy who
tirarme
was
aquí
the chap,
4 horas
the
viendo,
leader,
¿sabes?
greatest leader of men I've ever met.
I have been a McLaren fan at Indianapolis since 1970. I was 13 years old. Bruce would talk to me over the fence. And then after the race, I got to go into the garages and I spoke with Bruce. I said, Mr. McLaren, I'm such a big fan of your team. Is there any way I could get one of your team patches? And to this day, it's one of my most cherished things. And 3 days later, Bruce was killed. And I've been a McLaren fan ever since.
The day after,
Vamos a ver la historia de
factory was
McLaren.
effectively shut down, right? Everyone go home.
McLaren,
Everybody came to
Mercedes.
work. It just didn't break step.
Perdón, me equivoco de teclado.
He was so enthusiastic about it. He was like that all the time. Things were going forward, got to go forward. Yeah.
He looked forward. He was what's going to happen tomorrow, not what happened yesterday.
He had ambitions beyond what I could even understand. Racing and road car. You see, that's what his mind was. You know,
Vale, un poco la historia. Yo creo que está bien. Si haces este
Most
tipo de
teams
presentaciones
are
está
only
bien.
capable of fighting on one front.
Sí que a mí no me
They
mola
were
mucho
on
este
the
tipo de
one.
presentaciones, pero bueno.
McLaren are doing a lot. He created an empire, and it's still here. Bruce McLaren, what a phenomenal guy.
Now, we are delighted to have Tex and Howden, the McLaren employees, number 3 and number 8, with us this evening. Can we give them a big round of applause? What an incredible history the team has. There's so much to be proud of, and I know there'll be plenty of opportunities this year to celebrate the team's heritage
Hoy
and
tenemos dos
Bruce's legacy.
seguidas.
One thing we can be sure of is that Bruce always championed young talent. So let's now meet F1's youngest driver lineup for 2023. Please, everyone, give it up for Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri.
Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri. Bueno, mono es igual, muy parecido al año pasado. O sea, prácticamente es igual. Mañana pa Ferrari, Mercedes y Alpine. Último 16 de febrero, Alpine.
This entire team at 25, and you're also going into your 5th year in Formula One. How are you feeling about it?
I mean, I haven't quite started a McLaren team, but I'm excited. My 5th season, like you said.
Sí, ha ganado musculatura el cabrón,
journey. It feels like it's gone extremely quickly.
Bastante ha ganado, comparado con cómo estaba antes.
Yeah, another new season, new car, new teammates, so a lot of new challenges this season.
And here is the new teammate, Oscar. This is your debut in F1 with McLaren. How does it feel to join such an amazing team with so much history? Are you feeling any pressure?
No, I'm just feeling inspired. Obviously, 60th year for McLaren. So, yeah, you know, I can look at a lot of history there, a lot of winning history. I'm just excited to be on the grid finally and in Papaya as well. So I'm just looking forward to getting out there and getting stuck in.
Amazing. And in this season, are there any particular moments that you're looking forward to, Lando? Any races? What's there to experience?
I mean, many places I look forward to. For me, British, so home race. Silverstone's always my favorite. Vegas is on the calendar as well. So I think if you ask any driver,
bueno, comienza mañana, que yo ya lo subiré.
Is the one I look forward
Cuando
to the
empiece,
most.
no sé, empieza por la mañana, yo estoy allí.
Special. So I look forward to going back home.
Amazing. And Oscar, you've been busy preparing for your rookie season. Which races are you looking forward to the most?
I think same as Lando, home race for me in Melbourne. I'm a Melbourne boy, so I grew up about 10 minutes away from the track, so it's really a home race for me. So I'm looking forward to getting home. Vegas as well, I think that's everyone's wish list. So yeah, those two. I like Spa as well as a track.
Bueno, vemos el casco de Piastri, no me gusta mucho. Sí que es verdad que este pavo quería ser sustituto de Alonso y al final le salió el tiro para la culata y se fue con McLaren. Fue con McLaren y yo creo que, bueno, no sé si ha hecho bien o mal, pero habrá que verlo mañana, habrá que verlo en principio de temporada. Lando siempre sigue con su casco.
Did that give you the opportunity to size each other up a little bit? Was it all friendly?
It was all friendly.
It was friendly.
It was friendly.
We had strict orders. We couldn't crash into each other.
Yeah, no crashing.
Okay.
Creo que la mejor dupla de McLaren la ha tenido con Lando y Carlos Sainz. Consiguieron muchas más cosas de las que la gente se creía. Consiguió muchas más cosas de que la gente se creía. O sea, se consiguió mucho. Tampoco tiene tanta gente. Es de las presentaciones más... no menos gente que ha habido,
Racing CEO Zach Brown and new McLaren F1 team principal Andrea Stella.
Los dos jefes, el team manager. Yo será jefe de equipo. Uno es el team manager.
Hello, thank you both so much for joining us. Zach, let me come to you first. This is a big year. New driver pairing, new team principal, and McLaren's 60th. What
de team manager, ¿vale?
for this season?
A lot of excitement and a lot
El que ahora es team
activity.
manager.
Most exciting is going to see this Formula One car on the racetrack. Of course, we've got Andrea now running our racing team, who's been with us for nearly a decade. So a familiar face to the racing team and has really been running the racing team for some time. So very much looking forward to working very closely with him. Of course, we've got our veteran Lando back in our race car and our rookie driver Oscar, which is going to be quite exciting. And the 60th year anniversary, we're going to be celebrating all throughout the year.
Vale, uno es team manager, entonces claro, eso no...
Success in history while trying to create some,
bueno, es team manager, entonces
It's going to be
hace las
a
cosas.
big year for you. But looking beyond just this year, how is the future looking for McLaren?
Future's looking strong. We have a lot of our technology projects are coming to
No,
fruition.
Technology Project, tienen Coca-Cola, ¿no? Siguen teniendo Coca-Cola. De Nitono Jet, Dance Jacket, pone.
And then of course we've got
Jack Daniel, perdón, no veo muchos más patrocinadores.
Greatest companies, the Googles, the OKX, the Dell, the Cisco, and most recently had DP World join us. So they join an illustrious group of great companies that support us that are going to give Andrea and the racing team the tools they need to go faster.
Fantastic. Andrea, let's bring you in. You've been with the team since 2015, but this is your first year as team principal. How have you been getting the team ready for the season?
So in terms of preparation, today is obviously a key milestone as we launch the new car. I mean, there's so much going on behind the Formula One car, so I would like to take this opportunity to thank the whole team, and we talk about 700 people. In particular, I want to mention James Key, our technical director, Pierce Tin, director of operations, and also would like to mention our colleagues at HPP. They supply the power unit and they are
Vale, no han salido nada de si se han suscrito a los coches o algo, tipo hablando en TikTok, en Twitter.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the upcoming season? What do you
Ave Fábrega está en la presentación de Aston Martin.
Well, the biggest challenge is to keep improving as a team as we move up towards the front of the grid. And we can do it. And in particular, to do it, we have to deliver.
Mañana y en 2 días tenemos en presentación, día 15, presentación de Mercedes. O sea, vamos a verlo, ¿no?
Also elevate the standards, as we say internally, and get the focus on performance.
Performance, the most important thing. Thank you both so much for joining us. I think that we've kept everyone waiting long enough. What do you reckon, Vic?
All right, everyone, I do think it is now. Finally time, the moment we've all been
¿Cómo anda el pavo?
Let's get ready to take a look at McLaren's
Como
latest
chuleando.
F1 Challenger. This
¿Qué pasa,
is
chavales?
the McLaren MCL60.
2 años desde que empezó McLaren, ¿no? Hasta este coche, vamos a verlo. Lando.
The past isn't something I really think about.
Muy buen circuito de cars.
I only think about the next race, and I only look into the future.
McLaren. Primero McLaren, lógicamente. Ahí el motor se veía completamente, o sea, el motor se veía básicamente casi todo el motor. McLaren Marlboro, siguiente de Senna, de Niki Lauda. Su primer mundial de Hamilton fue con McLaren. McLaren plateado, ese correa como un hijo de puta. Aquí fue cuando, bueno, en teoría dicen que se chocó Schumacher para ganar el mundial, nunca se sabrá. Ahí está McLaren, este me encantaba, este coche. Este sí que me gustaba. Ahí fue el primer mundial de Hamilton. ¿Puede McLaren volver a la grandeza? Sí, a ver, sí, claro que sí, chicos, pero es bastante complicado, Yo no creo que sea tan fácil llegar otra vez donde está, porque la verdad que ahora domina mucho Red Bull. Red Bull aquí está dominando, lleva 2 años dominando. Bueno, 1 año dominando básicamente. 2022 fue Red Bull, tuvo Ferrari por ahí, pero nada. Tenemos el coche antiguo, Oscar Piastri. Pues Piastri, yo la oportunidad que tiene este chaval la tiene que aprovechar mucho, pero sí, sabe que el piloto bueno, el piloto que es considerado como superestrella es Lando, o sea, claro. Chaval tiene que demostrar, porque Ricciardo para mí es un pilotazo y a McLaren se lo trajo, McLaren no pudo con él. Lando lo ha hecho muy bien, con un coche que tenían lo han hecho bastante bien. Vamos a ver este año. Es que pillaré con el Wintantau 81, que no me gusta. Forever Performance Form 1. Me está gustando la presentación de McLaren, chicos. Mucho me está gustando la presentación de McLaren. Vale, coche, pues igual. Igual, mismos colores. Cambia un poquito. Oh, cambia un poquito la. Yo creo que cambia un poco el morro. Toma de aire no cambia mucho. Pero el morro creo que cambia un poquito. Ahí tenemos el nuevo coche de McLaren. Parece, sí, se acerca mucho a Red Bull, Sí, más tomas de aire. Bastante guapo el coche, Digo, McLaren es un coche que a mí me gusta mucho, de diseño. Bueno, ya tenemos McLaren. Con Clave tienen más tomas de aire en esa parte. Muchas más tomas de aire.
Wow.
Ahí tenemos el coche de McLaren.
Doesn't the car look fantastic? The MCL.
Tenemos el coche, yo creo que cambia un
Lando,
poco.
Oscar, what are your thoughts?
Beautiful.
Esta parte, ¿ves?
Yeah,
No me
yes,
gusta.
lovely to see the evolution from last year. Subtle things, but all to try and
Esta parte de
move in
aquí
the right
cambia
direction and
bastante.
help us take steps
Tiene
forward.
bastante
So,
más tomas
looks
de
good.
aire.
The
Aire
real
más
question is answered in a few
igual.
weeks when I get to be behind the wheel.
Absolutely. And Oscar?
Yeah, it looks great. Obviously, like Lando said, evolution.
Hombre, Oscar está contentísimo. Acaba de subir a su primer coche. Fórmula 1. Que también que cambia un poco el morro. Ahora han modificado algo.
Andrea, the car looks great.
No se os puede decir exactamente lo que han modificado porque hasta que no lo vemos en pista o lo vemos uno opuesto al otro.
Performance expectations, we remain realistic for the short term. We will see where we are in Bahrain at the test and at the first race.
Los test que hacen oficiales son de Bahrain, pero estos ahora, por ejemplo, ya han presentado el coche y ya pueden rodar en Silverstone. Y van a rodar en Silverstone. Mercedes y McLaren rodan más y Silverstone lo tienen muy cerca. Ferrari tiene su propio circuito. Esta toma de aire yo creo que también es diferente. Esta de aquí. Esta de aquí.
McLaren Racing, the strong majority of those on Formula One. Tens of millions, hundreds of millions of papaya fans, and of course.
Es difícil, vale, batir a Red Bull, pero yo creo que se puede.
So that is Team McLaren, and I'm excited to get the show on the road.
So there you have it. The new team and the MCL60 together for the first time. The next time you see them all will be at testing in Bahrain. Thank you, Zach, Andrea, Oscar, and Lando for joining us. We wish you all the best of luck this season. And thank you all for joining us wherever you're watching us from. This is a really exciting time for McLaren fans,
que ha
and we
acabado.
want to thank everybody for their support.
Pues me parece bien, que hagamos bastante prontito, se acaba. Me parece una buena... Muy buena... Muy buena, presentación. Voy a quitar esto. Muy buena presentación, rápida. Bastante rápida la presentación. Bastante rápida la presentación y bastante dinámica, ¿no? Podemos dejarlo con dinámica. O sea, dinámica en el sentido de que han hecho la presentación que tienen que hacer, yo creo. Pero bueno, vamos a dejarlo aquí. Subo ya.